Alright, so data mines have just come out. The kits are, well, they're not on the data mines, but the units are all in-game. As you can see right here, in-game, 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 in-game. So we're going to go over the units that we haven't seen, aka the EXs. Probably go over the others, but, just less in detail because we know what they do, right? So, Gogeta, his main thing here everyone's worried about is his stats. Personally, I've seen them just a little bit. This is downloading forever, probably because a lot of people are trying to log in and see this shit. But his stats are the main thing. So let's see here. Let's go to 14 star. I know it's not accurate, but we can't really see anything else. 167k defenses. That's not terrible with his cut. It's just not that great. So his main ability, draw the ultimate arts card, Big Bang, Kamehameha, restores own health by 30% and ki by 15, nullify own unfavorable element factor for 20 timer counts, and gets card draw speed on his main. Okay, that's very good. Obviously, we know what his kid does here. Restore ki by 30, plus 50% damage inflicted, cannot be stacked, reduce damage C by 30%, nullifies attribute downgrade for 15 timer counts, and nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 15 timer counts, activate 3 times. Then his other unique, he cover changes, all that. Then when he kills a person to cause them to revive and or get their endurance popped, he restores his health by 20% and increase Dragon Balls by 2. Note, that is not just a one-time thing. So, if there's 2 endurance units, or an endurance and a revival, he'll restore health by 40% with his main ability, healing 30%, and he can get 4 Dragon Balls. And if there's 3, he can get 6 Dragon Balls and almost a full 100% heal. Now, that's a rare scenario, but that's a scenario that can happen with this guy, which is fucking crazy. We'll just go in order here with how it's listed. I'm ready to see the Broken EX, I figure. Honestly, Baby will be the Broken EX. Holy shit, Vegeta's art is sick. And summoning on Gogeta first, so that'll be the video up. And Gogeta's banner, we'll talk about it once we see it on Twitter, but I like it a lot. I think it's better than Zamasu's. So his main ability, restore health by 25%, draw the ultimate arts card, God Final, Kamehameha, plus 50% to ultimate damage for 15 timer counts, so you don't have to pop it instantly, nice. Plus blast attack and strike defense, strange, but it's fine. Okay, this is important, his support is 20% to damage inflicted, 20 timer counts, and 20% to key recovery. It's low, but it exists. God Key like support because they have a lot of high damage stacking units. Okay, here we know what that does. Plus 15% to next special move arts damage inflicted every time this character uses a strike or blast arts, up to 60%. Plus flying effect itself once 25 timer counts ever elapsed from battle start. Okay. What's his stats? Because if he gets cut... Okay, his stats aren't terrible. He will be fragile, but he's a featured unit, so he will actually be decent stars if you're actually going in on these banners. Not bad. Ice, I feel like, is like the golden boy of this banner. Obviously, Gogeta, I think, is the best, but I think Ice and Nova together, and Ice on his own will be very good. So Ice here, main ability, draw a special move arts card next, restores own ki by 50, plus 40% damage inflicted, 40 time counts, shortened allied GT tag sub count by 5, and reduce enemy advantage gauge to 0%. That's really fucking good. Okay. Z ability is blast attack and defense for GT, then Shadow Dragons get strike attack extra. So he gets 70% to damage inflicted, reduce damage C by 35%, 15 timer counts, inflicts enemy tag girls. Okay, because Pan, I get that. With attribute downgrade, plus 30 to all arts costs. Dude, he's gonna fuck up Kefla. Holy shit. And he's blue? I love that. Fuck Kefla. While his character on the battlefield says enemy strike arts when enemy switches characters. Jeez, okay. He's annoying. Applies full effect self to an enemy every time when faced with an enemy. Reduced ki by 15. Inflicts attribute downgrade plus 30% to damage received for 15 timer counts. Inflicts attribute downgrade plus 2 to sub count. He's manipulating sub count a lot. That's really good. Yeah. He's manipulating sub counts a lot. Oh boy, he's going to be a bitch to fight against. Even if you're immune to his downgrades, the sub count shit, it's always a bitch to fight against. Okay, Nova Shenron Face Off inflicts all allies and enemies with no switching for 10 timer counts. Destroys all of your own and enemies' cards, plus 20% damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Restores managed gauge by 100% and gets card draw speed for 10 timer counts. The ability is strike, attack, and defense, then blast defense for Shadow Dragons on top of it. He also gets 70% damage inflicted, reduced damage received by 25%, additional 10% to strike damage inflicted per Dragon Ball. So it's like DBS Frieza, where it's each Dragon Ball, it'll go up and up and up. It's not like Omega Shenron, where it's like you have to switch in, out. It's per, so that's good. Applies flying effects if a GT tag member is a battle member, other than this character. Oh shit! 50% to carry card, 15 timer counts, plus 30% to Vanish Gauge recovery. He's giving you Vanish Gauge recovery? Alright, that's good. Then he gets double card draw speed after 5 counts, 20% damage inflicted. Yeah, he's going to pair well with Ice. I think he's alright. I really think Ice is a lot better, though. Let's keep going in order. Gotenks, who is on the Future banner. Corrupted Zamasu banner. He is range type. Let's see his Z ability. That's the most important thing. He's doing green and yellow. He's not even doing hybrids. That sucks. Green and yellow is alright, but it's not the greatest. Main ability, destroy all of your own cards and randomly draws 4 new ones. Plus 50% to blast damage inflicted, 60 timer counts. Steals 1 enemy card slot randomly. Not bad. Not bad. Applies flying effects self from battle start for 100 timer counts. Plus 70% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Reduced damage received by 30% cannot be cancelled. Minus 10 to blast arts cost cannot be cancelled. And then his other one restores own key by 20. If there's background noise, I apologize. People are asses. Shut the fuck up, please. Restores own key by 20 when this character enters the battlefield. Applies flying effects self to allies when this character is defeated. Restores health by 20%, plus 25% to damage inflicted. Okay, not terrible. So, Super 17 up next, obviously, on the GT banner. Hold on 1 second. I am adjusting real quick while we download. Apologize if there was background noise. I am not in the same setup I usually am. Super 17 is range type. We don't really care about their stats because we're not going to have them high stars. He buffs GT and Android double attacks. That's very good. Okay. Unique ability, fully optimized Android. Applies flying effects self when this character enters the battlefield. Draw a Blast Arts card next. Activates 3 times. Restores key by 20. Plus 40% to damage inflicted 15 timer counts. Okay, other unique. Applies flying effects to self when a battle starts. Plus 40% to blast damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Minus 10 to blast arts cost, cannot be cancelled. Reduced damage received by 25%, cannot be cancelled. And restores 30% of damage received after enemy attack is over. Okay, main ability. Plus 50% to damage inflicted 20 timer counts. Plus 30% to own critical rate for 20 timer counts. Increases card draw speed by 1 level for 20 timer counts. If he supported just a little bit, he would be the best unit EX-wise on this banner. No doubt, but he's very good. Both of them are very good, I'm surprised. To go more, EX Baby. Apologize if there's an echo, by the way, right now, but we gotta make do what we got. EX Baby, melee type. Main ability is draw a Strike Arts card next, minus 10 to Strike Arts cost for 30 timer counts, and destroys all of your enemy cards. Tedious, I like it. Buffs GT and powerful opponent, strike, attack, and defense. Not bad. Ooh! Okay, wait. Applies flying effects to self. Okay, to self. Fuck, I thought he buffed allies. Per GT or powerful opponent, plus 20% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Reduced damage received by 5%, cannot be cancelled. Minus 1 to Strike Arts cost. Interesting. So, basically minus 2 because you will have both of them. Falling effects occur every time when faced with enemy tag Saiyan. Plus 30% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Reduced damage received by 15% for 10 timer counts. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade. Plus 20% damage received for 15 timer counts. Applies flying effects self every time when faced with enemy Goku. Restores key by 30. Increases arts card draw speed by 1. He's alright. He's definitely the worst of the 3 so far. And here, we'll just go into Rose because, why not? Screw the order. I love that art. Holy shit. Main ability, draw a special arts card next. Restores own key by 80. Plus 30% to strike damage inflicted for 4 timer counts. Very good. He is God Key. Double defenses. Unique ability is plus 40% to damage inflicted when battle starts. Okay. 70% total already. Oh god. Falling effects occur after enemy attack is over. Restores own health by 5%, activates 3 times, plus 20% of damage inflicted by allied tag God Key for 15 timer counts. This looks big. Applies falling effects self when this character enters the battlefield. Reduces damage C by 40% for 15 timer counts. Applies attribute upgrade, shorten sub count by 3 for 10 timer counts. Inflicts enemy attribute downgrade plus 10 to strike guard's cause for 5 timer counts when changing cover. Inflicts enemy attribute downgrade plus 5 to damage received for 25 timer counts every time an enemy uses a strike or blast arts card when this character is on the battlefield. Holy shit, that was an essay. He's alright. Probably a little better than Super 17, maybe a little worse, but Gotenks is definitely the best one of this batch. Then Super 17, then Baby. Maybe Baby's the worst, yeah, because he's restrictive to tags to fight against. But to go in more, merge Zamasu here and then Kefla. I do think Kefla is the worst sparking that is coming, but maybe reading her full kit and seeing her damage inflicted buffs will change my mind. But firstly, merge Zamasu. Let's look at him at 14 stars. I know, not accurate. Very low defenses. High strike attack, though. Okay, not bad. Main ability, Away With You, Mortal Scum. Draw the ultimate arts card, Sword of Sanctifying Light. I can't speak. Next, restores own health by 20% and ki by 40. Nullify endurance when this character attacks for 30 timer counts. Plus 40% ultimate damage for 30 timer counts. And they're doing a weird thing now where ultimate damage is lasting forever. It used to be just like 3 timer counts, but okay. Z ability is crazy, God Key, powerful opponent, and future. Literally like all the villains in the game, so that's good. Applies the flying effects self when battle starts. 80% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Reduce damage C by 30%. The flying effects occur when this character is defeated. Plus 30% damage inflicted by allies can be cancelled. Downgrade -1 to card draw speed to the enemy. And inflicts all enemies attribute downgrade -70% to health restore. Again, these can be cancelled though. Knocks back the enemy at long range from a strike art and can combo into a blue. He gets 15% to damage inflicted every time this character uses Strike or Blast Arts card, up to 60%. Restores own health by 5% if own health is 70% or less. That's unique, it is. Flying effects occur according to an enemy's actions while this character is on the battlefield. When an enemy lands a Strike or Blast Arts hit, reduce ki by 5, enemy ki by 5, and reduces own damage received by 5% for 5 timer counts. Not bad. When enemy characters switch, restores own Vanish Gauge by 50%, LF Broly vibes. And when an enemy is defeated except by self-destruct, destroys all of your enemy's cards. I like them, but I like Gogeta more. We'll also go into the banners and the events just at the end here, because people care about the kits, right? Which we know about them, but, you know, we have a little more information about everything. So let's look at Kefla at 14, just curiosity at this point. Low strike attack, really? Okay. Gonna have high power levels because that's what they do for anniversary units, but let's read her stuff. I won't be outdone by anybody. Main ability, draw the ultimate arts card Gigantic Breaker next, restores own ki by 40, applies buff effect, nullify switching, cover change basically, nullify cover change, for 15 timer counts for herself, and inflicts all enemies attribute downgrade plus 15% damage impact damage, so strike damage, for 15 timer counts. The ability is Rival Universe, Fusion Warrior, and Girls, Strike Attack, and Blast Defense. That is very vast, and I like it. Guess I'll have to crank it up. Applies full effect self when its character enters the battlefield. Plus 60% of damage inflicted, cannot be stacked. Reduce damage C by 30% for 20 timer counts, cannot be stacked. Plus 60% to key recovery, 15 timer counts. And applies full effect self every time this character uses Strike or Blast Arts card. Restores ki by 10, activates 3 times. Plus 50% of damage inflicted, 15 timer counts, activates once. And that resets when she switches. Limitless Heights applies flying effects to self every time own attack is evaded with Vanishing Step. Restores ki by 20, plus 20% of damage inflicted, 20 timer counts. Restores Vanish Gauge by 60%, activates twice. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards, activates twice. Times where 4 cards are held also count as activated. Okay. I think she is better than Nova. I think Nova is the worst. After reading her, she has good damage buffs, enough to warrant using her. But to go into the data mines here real quick, actually we have to go to Twitter as well, but the data mines that we do have pulled up from Renzi are as follows. So if we look here, scroll up a little bit, yes sir, those are card sleeves, but that's not all we got. Scroll up, 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 and here we are. Here are the arts. Here's all this. This banner, I believe, is the missions one that Toshi talked about. Angel Vegeta's on it, DKP's on it, Yellow Broly's on it. Very good. It's free. Be happy. This Muramasu's banner has Gogeta Blue and Vegeta Blue. Then it has LF Frieza and Beerus. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's banner has, well, we scroll down a little bit. We probably will see it. Where is it? Show me? Hello? Did I scroll past it? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's banner. Yeah, right there. UI Goku and Super Vegeta. Then it has LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku and LF Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Then the general pool is all the same units. So like Angel Vegeta's on both and all that. So I personally think Gogeta's banner is better because LF Gohan's number 1, debatably. Super Saiyan 3 is number 2, debatably. Super Vegeta most likely is going to Zenkai. And Gogeta is crazy as fuck. Personally, I think Gogeta's banner is better. Hot take, I know, you might disagree. We have a raid where Gogeta's the boost unit. We have Yardrat Goku coming, presumably, to Zenkai in the part 2 of the celebration. So that'll be cool. The Hoi Poi stuff, the wishes, this shit for the login bonus, adventure stuff, equipment for the new PvP season. That's double RP, by the way. Then we have these sleeves. I assume one of these you buy with the, or make a wish for with the Shenron wishes, and one of these is free from missions. But very cool sleeves that we're getting here. And new co-op reset, whatever, who cares. And then these booster packs for the separate colors for souls are back and returning. And basically that's about it. If we look at Twitter, the only thing that's really of any relevance would be the banners themselves, which are right here. Again, same banners. Like I said, who's on it? Not much of a difference. It's just a few units. And it's just the LFs, so don't worry too much about it. Trunks and Mai? Oh, Trunks and Mai isn't on this. Trunks and Mai? Yeah, they're not on, okay, they're not on Gogeta's. I mean, Trunks and Mai isn't that good, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's all the information we got. I'll see you guys in the fucking showcase of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's get fucking hype.